Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my live. It's Wednesday and I've got a big surprise for you. We have a sale going on for floral. So I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. But thank you for joining us, everyone. So here's the thing. So a lot of you are not able or don't want to go shopping right now because the weather is so bad, and I don't blame you. So what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd bring the shopping to you. So I'm bringing the Wreath Room to you instead of you coming to the Wreath Room. So tonight I'm going to show you all our floral that is on sale. Actually, it's all on sale, but I'm going to show you some different ideas on what you can do with it. But first I'm going to make my camera so it's not all crooked. So let me do that first. I think that's better. Okay, so like I said, I'm bringing it. Nope, it's not better. Here, let me do it from here. I can see it better. There. Okay. So how many of you out there are sick and tired of this weather? I know I am. I mean, it's beautiful for a little while, but after the third or fourth storm, I'm like, all right, I'm over this. Like, I need a break. Like, this would have been the time to go to Aruba, not January, but anyway. So I'm thinking everybody is kind of hibernating or just doesn't want to go out shopping right now, and I don't blame you. So tonight I'm going to show you a bunch of flowers. I'm going to give you some ideas on what to do with the flowers, and all of the flowers are 20% off. So all you have to do is put whatever you want in the cart and use the coupon code FLOWER20 and you'll get 20% off the flowers. So flower stems, greenery, anything that's a flower or greenery on our website. So that's a really good deal. And then, so I'm going to show you how to do a bunch of, well, some things. We have some really spectacular flowers right now. And we got some new ones in just a couple days ago, and I finally got them unboxed and priced, and you're going to love them. So anyway, if you're out there, say hi. Let me know where you are watching from. That's always fun to see where you're all watching from. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Liz. Thanks for joining us. And then if you all could give my live a little share on your Facebook, that would be greatly appreciated, because the more people we have in the live, the more fun it is. Hey, Stephanie. So yeah, say hi and let me know how you're loving this winter, because I know I don't like it. As a matter of fact, I hate it. It's March already. We should be done with all of this weather. Don't you guys agree? Somebody was in today earlier and said it's going to start to be 70 degrees pretty soon. So that creates another problem, because we have so much snow, and if it's 70 degrees, that snow is going to melt really fast, and that can create a whole new list of problems. So, all right. Let me ask you guys this, for those of you that are watching. Are you able to see my products across the top of the screen where the comments are? Let me know. Say yes or no. If you can, that's great, because I've been trying to fool around with the Facebook platform, and I was trying to set everything up so you could see the products. Yes. See, like, look at mine. I wonder if you guys have this. Can you see this? Right here. These are all the products. And you can click on the product and it goes to my website. How many of you have that? Tell me. Then I'll know it's actually working. Oh, and then should be something that says click to shop items in this live. I don't think all of the items are actually on the Facebook, but it's a new way to shop on Facebook. Let me see what you guys are saying. I gotta get a little closer. Shared, over, yeah, everybody's over winter. Yeah. I do, Cheryl does love winter, but I'm done with this for the year, right? I think we've had enough. I mean, this is, how can I see the last product? I haven't showed any products yet, hon. Ah, found it. All right, so sometimes you might see, hi Nancy. You might see a little tab that says shop products somewhere on your Facebook screen. It could be down below, it could be up high. Mine's up high. I don't know if you can see this right here. Mine's up here. So if you click on that, you should be able to see some of my products. If not, it's no big deal. I'll give you the numbers and we can go to the website, or I can put I can do links. So let's see. Okay, well, we're gonna get this going. I see there's quite a few people that have just started to join, which I love. And then I do have lots of great floral to show you. And for those of you who just joined us, we're having a floral sale. It's 20% off, and it's code FLOWER20 at checkout. And all of the floral and greenery that you see on the website will be 20% off. So there you go. And if you want it shipped, even if you live local, I can ship it for $5. It's a flat rate $5 shipping charge. So there's that too. So if you live far away, we can do that too. Oh, what's this? Okay, all right, so let's get started. Where to start? Oh, I'm gonna start here. I know I've already showed you these, but I wanna show you them again. So these are, because Easter is actually right around the corner. So this is our Easter flower pick. And if you want me to put the link, let me know, I'll put the link. But I think these are really sweet. I've made lots of wreaths out of these. And look at the pretty eggs and the berries. And I love the wispy wildflowers. So pretty. I wish I could see your comments closer. So these are normally either 15 or 18, but they'd be 20% off. And I love them in this vase right here. So I did pull them apart. So they come like this. Let me show you how they come. So they come like this, and I spread them apart like this. I zhuzhed them. So they're normally $15.95, and they'd be 20% off. And I'm going to use 2 of them in this vase because 2 looks really pretty. Looks really pretty in this vase. So, and I always make one side flat and kind of make the other side round. So you put the 2 flat parts together, and they kind of balance each other in the vase. So isn't that pretty? I love, love, love the wildflower look. It's a personal favorite of mine, and I love the little pastel eggs. It's so pretty. So this would be great on a mantle for Easter, or your dining room table, or anywhere where you want a little spring. Everybody here, I'm sure, could use a little color for spring. All right, let me check your... On my phone, it looks like a shopping bag icon with the numbers 12 items on my phone. Yes, that's exactly it. That's a keeper, Nancy, you're right. Hi, Kathy. So yeah, so I have to perfect it, but there's a bit of an approval process through Facebook before all of my products will be shown on it. So eventually all my products will be shown on Facebook while I'm doing the live. And all you have to do is click on the little tab, and it brings them up, and you can click on them while you're watching, and you can go to the website while you're watching. It's really cool, and it's free. Here I was paying these all these platforms, third-party platforms, extra money to do it, and never worked out. And now I see that you can do it on Facebook for free. So it's just a matter of setting it up anyway. All right, so I have lots of new little floral bundles. These are the little multicolored or variegated ranunculus. See how pretty those are? So that's the cream and the cranberry and the cream. And then this is a little bit of a pink. They're super cute. They're only $10.95 and they'd be 20% off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post the link. First, I'm gonna post the link to the Easter one. All right. Okay, so I posted the link. Can anybody see it? Let me know if you can see the link to the Easter one. But these are really, really sweet. And this is one of my favorite. That's my favorite color. And then here is a purple. Aren't they beautiful? So they're little tiny bundles of ranunculus. Yeah, there's the link. Let me know if you can click on that link. Let me know if it's clickable. But thanks, guys. You guys are so helpful tonight. So aren't these really sweet? And look, they look really sweet all together. Like that. You could put them all together like that. So pretty. But I like them in this little vase here. This little vase is on our website. It is $20.95. I'm going a little bit fast tonight because I've got a lot to show you. But if you have questions, go ahead and ask. But this little vase has this beautiful little black pattern on it, and it's a little bit distressed, which I love, and it's a creamy color and it looks a little dirty on purpose, which I think just adds so much character. I love that part. And I'm going to put 2 of the little purple ones inside this vase, and I like how they droop a little bit. So there we go. I'm gonna make them droop a little. Super sweet. This would look so good on a bookshelf or in your bathroom, on your vanity. Look how pretty that is. And you just push them down until you're happy with how they're drooping. But isn't that the sweetest little bouquet? This would look great in my master bath. I love that. So all of these could do that exact same thing in this vase. So pretty. So again, these are only $10.95. Let me see if I can find those. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the link to the floral sale. So I posted the link to the floral sale. Let me know if it works. I'm going to check the comments here. Oh, Elaine likes the color combo. Me too. So easy, right, Nancy? I love how easy that is. That's what I'm all about. Hey, Crystal. I'm all about doing things easy, so. Hello. Crystal, maybe next time I do a live in the evening, you come be my helper. What do you think? All right, next up, I want to show you. So I have all of these. So these are absolutely gorgeous. And if you know somebody who loves peony, like my sister Colleen, or is getting married and they want to dabble in making their own bouquet, they need to come by because I have some gorgeous, gorgeous peony that I just got in. You're gonna love them. So look at this. Here's the white peony. So gorgeous. And then that head is really big. So That is about 5.5 inches, 6 inches. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's the Real Touch. So pretty. So it is $14.95 because it is a big blossom, and it is the Real Touch. Now look at this one. This one is my favorite. Ah, look at that color. I love it. It's like a peachy coral. So pretty. So, and then, how many of you in the comments, let me know, love peony? So I've got those together. I'm going to show you how you can put together a really simple bouquet. You can use it anywhere in the home, or if you're getting married this summer, you could use it for your bouquet. So this is one of our, this is a rose. It's a peachy pink, and it has a little bud and then a full bloom rose, and it is a Real Touch line, and the color is just great, and it goes great with our peony. So that's that, and then it comes in cream as well. And I love mixing the creams and the whites and the pinky peaches together. I think they all look so nice all together in a bouquet. And then we have our garden rose. This is a Real Touch rose too. Oh, nope, nope, that's silk. It's the curled garden rose, and it comes with 3 blossoms and a couple of buds. See the little buds? And it comes in a bright pink as well. So this is the blush pink. Okay, and then, so all of these are on the website. They are under the sale. You'll see the sale section, and you'll also see spring or summer florals. So they're all in that section. So, and then this is my eucalyptus. It's a wiry bush, which is perfect for making bouquets, for like wedding bouquets. And it sticks out in between all of the floral, and it just makes for a beautiful contrast with the floral. So I'm going to attempt to do this by hand. So I'm going to take my greenery, and I'm going to start putting the floral in the greenery to show you how easy it can be if you want to make a little floral arrangement. Maybe I'll do a pink one here. I'm just going to add these around and in between the greenery, like so. And I'm going to add some of the roses. Let's see. Take this apart a little bit. Let's pull that down a little. And then I'm going to put this guy here. It would be nice if I had it in your view, right? I'm going to take this one out because I want to put one of these little roses on this side. And then, and if you don't feel like you can do this yourself, I'm happy to do it for you while you wait. Here in the store, I'm open on Wednesdays, and then I am open on, that's good, on 2 Saturdays a month, and I have those posted on my Facebook page and on my website. So this, I'm using the little rose there, just adding them in. Look how pretty that's becoming. And then here's an ivory rose here. And I'm just making the eucalyptus kind of poke through so we can see the eucalyptus. And oh my gosh, that was so easy. Let me put another rose here. We gotta switch hands. So there you go. It's just a really easy way to make a nice bouquet. And if you were going to use this for a wedding bouquet, you'd secure this with floral wire, and then you'd wrap some pretty satin ribbon around it, and then a little bow, and you're good to go. Look how pretty that is. I love this idea. So all of these are on the website. They're all 20% off. So does anybody have any questions? Please let me know in the comments. here is the blush pink curled rose that I just showed you, and it also comes in this bright coral pink, which is so pretty, and they look beautiful together as well. So if you just wanted to do an arrangement with just these two, that would be wonderful. Or you could add some of the eucalyptus with it. I love this eucalyptus because it's so bendy and curly, and it has little branches that it just looks like a tree instead of just a stem. So you could add your roses in here, like so. Let me see if I can get some more. Here. But you get the idea. So there's like, this was really quick. I didn't even plan this, so it's not perfect, but you get the idea. So when you mix the roses in with the greenery, it's so pretty. I have so many flowers. It's like, I got a ton of flowers in. So if you haven't been in lately, you should come by. There's just tons of flowers everywhere. I even had to take down some of my tables for classes and put more flowers in place of the tables because I have so many flowers. These are roses. These are garden roses, which are perfect for this time of year. I've actually put these outside. They're not outdoor safe flowers, but they held up really well when I put them outside. So you could put them out anywhere. And that's the blush. And then this is the cream. And I like mixing the two together. Kind of. So don't they look so pretty together? I mean, you could do that if you wanted to for your bridesmaid's bouquet with a little bit of greenery in there, or you could put this in a vase and be done. They're so gorgeous and they're so lifelike. All right, let me just check your comments real quick. Hey, Anne. Hey, Lulu. Oh, you did your whole wedding with silks? Nice. All right. Okay, so next I'm going to show you all the different magnolia I have. So I did show these last week, but I want to show them again because they're just so pretty. So this is the huge foam magnolia, and it's just gorgeous. Has a really meaty stem, and they look great in a really tall vase. And if you put 3 of these in a tall vase, that's all you have to do, and you can bend the stems and you can bend them any way you want in your vase. But look how gorgeous they are. Okay, and they're 20% off. So I love these. They're so pretty. They're so lifelike. And I love they have buds. And they have, you know, some that I partly open. And then these 3 big, huge blossoms. So that's one. These ones I actually have on my mantle at home. I like these as well. So my mantle, so I don't have a lot of space between my top of my mantle and my ceiling. It's only 36 inches. So these would be too overpowering. So that's why I chose these. And these are a silk, and they're really pretty. They have a little fuzzy leaf. Again, everything's 20, all floral and greenery are 20% off. And all you have to do is you use code FLOWER20 at checkout, and you'll get the 20% off. So these are $12.95, so they'd be 20% off of that. And the large ones, these are $27.95 because they're so big, but they'd be 20% off of that as well. And then look at the color on these. Love how bright that color is. So these ones are only $9.95, and look at the nice meaty stem. Those are just gorgeous. And then they come in a lighter pink as well. So pretty. And then, and I do have the magnolia stems with no buds, or no floral, I should say. But look how pretty. Look how pretty that is together. Love those. So the stems are $14.95. So what I did at my house is I used 2 stems. I have two round vases, and the opening might be about this big. So I used 2 of these, and then I used, like, I put them together like this, and then I used 4 of these and stuck them all around the vase like this. So pretty. I love how they came out. All right, so there's the magnolia. Now, how many of you bought one of these when I had at the store at Revive Furniture? I bet a lot of you right now that are watching have 1 or 2 or maybe 1 of each size. I'm going to show you how to make a centerpiece, first for Easter and then one for summer. This is going to be the easiest centerpiece you'll ever have to make. So it's going to be super easy. Anybody can do it, but you're going to take 1 or 2 of these, and you're just going to lay them like this. And then kind of make sure they're incorporated into each other. And remember all those little bunnies you bought from me from Revived? You're going to put the little bunnies all around, and look how pretty that is. So simple and easy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy Easter centerpiece. So love these. Now I think I only have 10 of these left. So if you want some of these, I would put them in your cart right now and check out. So like when you put something in your cart, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get it until you check out. So just so you know. So how many of you would love to do this? Like, it's so easy. Remember those little teeny tiny porcelain bunnies or ceramic bunnies I used to sell? They would look so cute all in here. All right, so that is my first idea with the tray. Now, here's my second idea. All right. So I have tons of Real Touch. Let me look at the comments. They're all coming in really quick. Let's see. Thanks, Lulu. Hey, Janet. Stephanie, you just did some damage, huh? Nice. Okay, everybody. Oh, you guys are doing great. So if you're just joining in, if you could give us a share the live with your own Facebook page, and then maybe more people will join in. That would be really helpful. All right, so this centerpiece, so this is the large tray that we used to sell in Revived. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have 2 of the dahlia. This is the white dahlia. The dahlia come in pink, peach, coral, and white this year. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dahlia. They're the Real Touch dahlia. They are $18.95, so they'd be 20% off of that. And I'm going to use 2. And so all I'm going to do is kind of put them end to end and just make sure that they're pretty much together, no spots in the middle, no empty space in the middle, I should say. And then these are new. All right, so one of the wreath classes we're gonna have on March 25th, we're gonna be using these. These are so gorgeous. They have hydrangea in the blue and the white. They have a little blueberry. They have a variegated greenery, some eucalyptus, some lamb's ear, and they're so pretty. So these are $13.95, and I'm going to use 2. So all I'm doing is fluffing them up a little bit, or zhuzhing. So I get the zhuzhing from Carson Creasley. I just love him. I think he's so funny. And I just think he is the best. So anyway, I'm going to use these two. So I use the word zhuzh all the time because when he was on Queer Eye for the straight guy, I think that's what it was called, he used to use that all the time. And he was famous for using zhuzh. All right, so we're going to put that there. And we're going to put that there. Okay, so this is what you got so far. Isn't it gorgeous just like that? But I'm going to take it up a notch. These are our Real Touch lace cap hydrangea. They're $6.95. They'd be 20% off with coupon code FLOWER20. And I've got 4 of these. So they are the Real Touch. And aren't they the sweetest? That color is gorgeous. I just love it. The blue this year, oh, so much blue. And I love blue. My whole living room, all my accents are blue. So I'm going to use 4 of these. I am partial to anything blue. I also love green, so there's that. Sometimes it's hard for me to decide. All right, so I'm going to put 4 in here. I'm going to put 1 on each side, and I'm going to let them hang over a little bit. Just a little bit. Those are some big leaves there. I love it. And then, can you see that? I don't know if I'm too close. Sorry, guys. And then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So if you have one of these trays and you want me to create something new for the tray, just bring it in and we can play with all the flowers that we have, and I'll help you design something. So these are new this year, and oh my God, I just love them. They're gorgeous. Listen, all my floral are gorgeous, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I can't help it. But look at this. These are blueberries, and there's 5 stems. So here's a stem. That's how big they are. They have the pretty little green leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I don't know how much they are. They're not priced yet. But I took apart this. Look how pretty those blueberries are. They're so realistic. So I took it apart, and I'm just going to put 1 on each side. And then 1 in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. And then I'm going to stick 1 right in the middle, right here. And there it is. Look how gorgeous that centerpiece is for spring, summer. I love it. Let me know in the comments if you like it, or give me some hearts if you like it. All right, so there is 2 ideas for the tray that all of you bought from Revive. So last week, there were a couple ladies that came in and they were looking for forsythia. I didn't have them yet. They were coming that afternoon, and look, here they are. Here's the forsythia. These are the most lifelike forsythia I have been able to find. They are, every branch is bendable, so you can bend them out, you can shape them. It's a very tall piece. It's $12.95 and it'd be 20% off. And I only have 24. So if you want some forsythia, this is the time to get them. So, and look, they don't even fall apart. I love that about these. A lot of times when you buy forsythia, if you shake them too much, they just fall apart. So not these. Love these. So there you go. There's the forsythia. So all of this is on the website. When you go onto the website, the first thing you see is the banner that says the sale. The second thing you see is the shop, the floral and greenery sale here. And you'll see a bunch of product. And then if you click on that, you'll see even more products. So all the floral and greenery, 20% off. If you use FLOWER20 at checkout, that's the coupon code. So I love this bundle too. This is the sweetest little ranunculus bundle I've ever seen. It's like a rose color, and they're little baby ranunculuses. They're so cute. $14.95. They'd be 20% off. I love them. Look at the green. That's so pretty. And look how pretty they look. Just one in this vase. Super pretty in that vase. Who couldn't use a little vase like this with a little pink ranunculus in a little corner somewhere? Maybe on your nightstand, maybe in your vanity, on your dresser, on your end table, who knows, anywhere, and you open shelving. It's just adorable. I love that. So again, this is the ranunculus. Here, I'll post the link again too. There, I posted the link again. It'll come up in a minute. So you can shop after we're done the live to your heart's content. Like, you don't have to shop right now, but it's all on the website. Love those. Now, so look at this. Everybody in there, if you're a big farmhouse lover, farmhouse style lover, you must have some lamb's ear. I think everybody probably has lamb's ear. This is beautiful, beautiful lamb's ear. It is $12.95. It is 20% off. It is 28 inches tall, and it's absolutely stunning. It's so, like, I have never seen a lamb's ear that has this much fuzz on it. And that's what makes the lamb's ear. That's why everybody loves the lamb's ear, because of the fuzz. I'm going to put a bunch of these together and show you how the pink peony that I showed you earlier looks so nice. Looks so nice with the lamb's ear. So here's the pink peony, and look how pretty that looks together. So I'm just going to add a bunch of pink peony around the edges. And this could go in any tall vase you have, and it's just gorgeous. I'm going to stick one right in the center. So if you love peony and lamb's ear together, this combo would work for you. And the white looks just as nice with the lamb's ear. Let me see if I can grab a couple of white. Yeah, let's do that. I've been making a big mess over here. Okay, so that works. I just wanted to show you the white as well. So you mix in a little bit of white in there too. It's just gorgeous. I just love our flowers. They're so spectacular. You cannot go wrong buying our flowers. Okay, so let's go back to the Real Touch line. Let me check on your comments real quick. This is very difficult to do by myself. Just placed an order, feels like forever since I have. That's true, Lulu. Love farmhouse. Yes, Tina. No, Nancy, the trays. Nancy, the trays. The trays were something I sold when I had Revived Furniture. I do not sell them anymore, so I'm sorry, no. If I can get more, I'll try. Thank you for all of these ideas. The flowers are beautiful, realistic, lifelike. That's so true. I'm very picky about the flowers that I bring in, guys. All right. So now I have Real Touch tulips in every color you can think of. This is the pale yellow. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 12 tulips in a bundle. The bundles are $22.95, and they are 20% off. And I have so many colors. There's the red. This year we're celebrating our 250th birthday anniversary for the nation this summer. So the red is probably going to be very popular. Here is our purple, so gorgeous. And then our pink, that's a pale pink. Love this color. And then this color is like the multi, what are they saying? Rose. But they look so pretty together, and you just kind of mix them together. Look how pretty they are together. Love that. And then this is like a salmon color. And here is the bright yellow, and the light yellow and the bright yellow look really great together. You mix those together, they look super pretty. And then everybody's favorite is the white, and you can mix the white with everything. So, love all these colors. So that's the Real Touch tulips. Again, everything's 20% off with code FLOWER20. And then these were new last year, and they sold great. So I picked them up again this year, and they are the parrot tulips. Aren't they sweet? I love them. So there's the white. And then here's the, what are they calling this one? Orange. The orange. Then there's a lighter color of orange. It's like coral. I don't know where I put it. Maybe I haven't priced it yet. I don't know. It's around here somewhere. And then here is this color, the rose color. So these actually look really nice mixed in with the tulips, the regular tulips. So you could mix these together too, which is super pretty. Let's see if I can get them mixed together. You know what I mean, just mix them in together. You can take the bundles apart. Okay, so there's the Real Touch line. I have tons of those. They always do very, very well. What else do I have? Oh, I wanted to show you these. So this is a stem that was super popular last year, and I brought it back again. This is the Kiera. So what's so awesome about this is the color. First of all, the color is fabulous. And then the droop, the way it droops naturally like that, looks wonderful in a tall vase. And if you put 3 or 4 of them in a tall vase, they look so pretty together. Just pretend my hand is a vase, okay? And then, so they look how pretty. So pretty. So you just imagine them in a vase, and they're cascading over the vase a little bit and all that. But look at this. This is my light green eucalyptus, and that looks wonderful as well with it. Can you just imagine in a tall vase having all of this together in a tall vase? Let me put one in the center. This is rough, but oh my gosh, look how pretty that would be. Of course, these would be lower in your vase. I just can't do that right now. I love this look. I just have so many options, so many florals. You guys have got to come in and see them all. Or you just buy them online and have them shipped to your home. Okay, here's the white Kiera. Same thing, but in the white. Still has the nice droop. So I'm going to put a couple of these together. Okay, and then I have the dark green eucalyptus right here. Love that too, and that looks great with the white. See how beautiful? And once again, if you have, like I said, if you have a tall vase, these look gorgeous poking out. Like just wild. No, it doesn't have to be perfect. Look how nice that is, all nice and wild. I love it. I love how it bends nicely. Love that look. All right, so there's that. And then, so we've got some blossoms. absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, sorry. These are blossoms, apple blossoms, cherry blossoms, peach blossoms. I don't know, it just says blossoms. But they are the real touch, and look at the movement in them. They're gorgeous. And when you touch them, oh my God, they're so soft, and you can bend them. They have a nice droop in them as well. That's the cream. And then this is they're calling it a light purple, but I think it's pink. They're absolutely stunning. So gorgeous. Now, they are expensive. So they're very tall and they are very expensive. I can say that. They're $50 for one stem. Now, you're probably saying, Carolyn, are you out of your freaking mind? Yes, because they are gorgeous. I love them. They are 20% off. I only bought 12 of each because I know the price is going to be, but listen, they're gorgeous. I love them. And look what they look like in a container. Aren't they spectacular? Oh my God, they're just so pretty. I just love them. Anyway, I only bought 12 of each color. They are so pretty. I mean, look, if you were gonna do just put one arrangement, I mean, that would work too. We just put one in an arrangement with some other things. That would be gorgeous. I love them. I love this line of florals. Can you tell? Okay, so what do I have next? Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so here is my next class. It is March 25th. It's $89, and I only have 4 tickets left. I've sold all but 4. So if you were interested in taking this class, I would advise you to sign up real soon. So this is a crescent wreath, and it's with all the blue and white that I showed you earlier. It is a beautiful wreath. It's an intermediate skill set for crafting, because we're going to learn how to make a bow. And if you've never made a bow, you know, it's going to be challenging for me to teach, but it'll be fun. But anyway, this is a gorgeous wreath. It's blue, big surprise. It's March 25th at 6:30, and the classes are listed on the website. So, all right, that's it for tonight. So thank you all for joining me. Let me check your comments real quick before I go. Yes, thanks, Tina. Yes. So gorgeous. Thanks, Lulu. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Great colors. All right, you guys. All right, so that was fun. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget to use Flower 20 to get 20% off your order. And yeah, that's all for tonight. So thank you so much, and I will be going live tomorrow at 12:30, and I'm going to show you how I make some wreaths. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time. You're welcome, Elaine. I know, Nancy. I know you always say you wish you lived closer. Is there blue baby's breath on that wreath? It is not baby's breath. It is like a lavender. See, real quick. So that's what you were talking about. You're welcome, Nancy. Yeah. Thanks, Stephanie. Oh, Diane, you just missed everything. You'll have to watch the replay. All right, so thanks, everybody. Have a great night.